Are you an established small business owner or aspiring entrepreneur? Would you like professional advice to help your business grow and succeed? Well, look no further. The Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center is the territory's #1 resource to move your business forward. Enjoy no-cost advising, low-cost training, and technical assistance from experts in both the public and private sectors. The VI SBDC is nationally accredited and sustained by the University of the Virgin Islands and the U.S. Small Business Administration. Visit us at our locations on St. Thomas, St. John, or St. Croix, and follow us on social media at VI SBDC. For easy access to all our training and networking events, be sure to join our newsletter and download the VI SBDC app. The Virgin Islands Small Business Development Center, here to help your business start, grow, and succeed.
Hello, good morning, everyone, and welcome to SBA Webinar Tuesdays, Ascent for Women Entrepreneurs Program webinar. Today's session focuses on a program that helps female entrepreneurs grow or scale their existing business. Participants will learn best practices in SBA's online learning platform, Ascent, specifically designed for women in business. Allow me to introduce today's lead presenter, SBA Senior Area Manager for the USVI out of the SBA PR and USVI District Office, Mr. Wayne Huddleston. As a friendly reminder to put your questions in the chat, and they'll be addressed either directly in the chat or later during the question and answer segment. There won't be a PowerPoint presentation for this session. It's going to be a live walkthrough of the online portal. So we encourage you after to take a few minutes to fill out the survey and let us know how we're doing. So without further ado, Wayne, you can go ahead and the floor is yours.
All right, thank you, Shrika, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining today. As Shrika said, this is not going to be a PowerPoint presentation, but more of a live demonstration of our tool for women entrepreneurs and business owners at SBA called Ascent. It's an online tool, has a lot of fantastic resources there. So I'm going to take you through the registration process, and then show you the different things that are on that site that as you go will be sort of customized for you and your experience and where you are as a business. So I am going to, I think first what I need to do is stop sharing I need to keep sharing my screen, but I need to just exit out of my PowerPoint. So let me do that real quick. Share my screen. Okay, so you should be seeing the landing page for Ascent. So if you, and I'll back up, if you just simply type Ascent for Women SBA, or if you just typed Ascent SBA, it will come up with the same thing. The very first thing that will come up will be our portal for Ascent. You click on it. If you've never been on this before, you'll have a little login here up in the right corner, a little place to register. So you won't be able to log in if you never have, you'll have to register. But on this landing page, you'll see it's just a very basic overview of what Ascent is, how our online tool is organized, and the different things that it provides you with videos to discussion guides to infographics and self-assessments. All these are provided. So then either at the top or at the bottom, you can click Start Learning, and then it's going to give you this overview of what Ascent is. It's going to show you how it's structured in what we call journeys, excursions, and pathways, are just different ways that you can navigate through the site. And it'll explain each of those through here and what's in there. And then paths that have different path aspects to it. And then talks to you about the navigation of it, how you can quickly navigate via the dashboard and explore your different options. It'll be customized. You'll have your own profile, so you'll see where you are and what your progress is on each of these areas. And then you can even share your content if you wish on social media. Once you click through that, you'll be taken to this page where you'll need to register. And as again, it emphasizes here, you can track your progress, you can resume where you left off, you can receive future updates when we add additional courses or different, I guess as we call them, paths on this site. You can get updates on that. So if you haven't ever registered, it's really simple. You just fill out this one thing, your name, your zip code, email, create your own little password here, hit next. Then immediately, as soon as you hit submit, you'll immediately be sent an email to the address that you provided. It'll ask you to verify your email address, and then it'll add one more step to verify through a cell phone or your email address again, a code. So you can go through, you're probably all familiar with two-factor authentication. That's all it is. Once you do it, you can log in and you're ready to go. So I'm going to go to a page where I've already logged in. All right, so once you're logged in, you'll have it here. You'll have your profile set up. You can start learning. You can learn a little bit more about it. But the main thing is just dive in and start learning, and it'll show the journeys. So this is divided by significant, I don't want to say issues, but significant aspects of starting and growing your business. So depending on where you are or what your priorities are in a business or what challenges you may be dealing with, there will be what we call journeys that provide a ton of information to help in that. So hopefully not many of you will be needing the disaster and economic recovery one this year, but if so, it's right there for you. There are 8 different aspects of that. I'm going to click on that one first just so you can get an idea. So even though there are 8 aspects or 8 kind of learning programs for that, they're divided up into different areas. So understanding potential impacts of a disaster. So ideally prior to disaster, you're looking through a lot of this. Recovering strategies, response plans to mitigate the risks and their impacts. These will cover things like, are you prepared? How you do an assessment? Your financial assistance that is available after a disaster, so you're aware of what's available and you can hit the ground running if you need it, and then what you need to do to continue after the disaster. And then another one on supporting your people, keeping your values and culture together as an organization, maintaining your team during a crisis, because they all often go through that. So you can go through every single one of these, and as I said, each one of these is tracked to your particular profile. You can stop at any time and you don't have to go and restart the process. You can go once you log in, it knows exactly where you left off and you can continue on with that. But there's a lot of fantastic information here. Marketing, HR issues, financing, access to capital, more financing, government contracting, if you're interested in there. This one talks about the federal procurement readiness process. And then you can go through leadership programs, managing sales, how to develop partnerships, opportunity assessment. Just a lot of great tools. I'm going to click on one of these just to see. I haven't even looked at the ones for opportunity assessment. So I'd like to see those as well with you here and see what that's like. Okay, so these are a collection of videos. So there's a 2-minute video, which talks about how you can manage the risks that you have. And then there's looks like there's a tool, a risk management plan that allows you to kind of go through this for your business. So just as an example, I'm going to launch this and see what it looks like and how it works. Okay, so this is one that you can essentially fill out on your own. What internal and external risks you have. You can list additional risks here. Kind of go through that on your own. That helps you really just think through your specific business and what specifically you're doing to prepare yourself, whether certain risks that come up, are you prepared, what plans you're doing. It's really looks like a really good tool to just help you think through things and get things done. and develop something customized for your business. So there's really not much else to that. That is essentially what Ascent is. It is our tool at SBA designed specifically for women and business owners to address challenges, of course, that come up with many and all businesses. But there are a lot of videos and testimonials and things that are developed by women business owners and provided by women business owners to help provide a little bit more of a kind of a consistent or closer to what you're going through as a woman business owner yourself here in the Virgin Islands. So that's it. What I would like to do, though, is just say that there are also other tools. So this is a fantastic tool. I think it's probably one of the best ones we have, and it's designed for women business owners. But we do have other tools at SBA. For instance, you can go to on our website, we have what's called a Learning Center and Dashboard. We have similar tools on there, courses on planning for your business. You can, for instance, go through something on how to write a business plan, discuss legal requirements, buying a business. There's this for young entrepreneurs. There's a lot of just great information, and it's structured similarly to what is on the Ascent website, but is just meant for everyone, regardless of who's owning it. As you can see, there's a lot of videos here, and there are business plan worksheets here available as well. What I would suggest is that depending on the stage you're in, whether you're at this stage of trying to write a business plan or you're much farther and trying to go into government contracting or some other area, I encourage you to take advantage of all the resources out there. Ascent, our Learning Center dashboard, of course, the SBDC, and setting up meetings with counselors to go over things. But there are just a lot of fantastic tools out there to show that you're not in this alone. There's a lot of resources out there to help you. Okay, as I mentioned, this presentation is really relatively short. I just wanted to provide a short overview of what Ascent is, what tools are available, how to register, and how to get started on your own. But I'd like to open it up to any questions anyone may have about whether it's Ascent or our learning platform or anything related to SBA. I'd be happy to help answer. Please let me know. I think you can either unmute or type your question into chat. And Esther,
Good morning.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, good morning. Just a question with Ascent. When you finish these PAPs, are you able to share them like into your LinkedIn profile
Sure.
or account to show that you've completed these, PAPs or types of certifications?
Well, it's not necessarily a certification. I don't think we provide a certification document. We do have an opportunity where you can share the videos. Let me see. Let's see how we do that real quick. Let's go to one. Let's pick. All right. So we went through this. It says we completed one. Opportunity completed. Conclusion. Key takeaway. It said there was a way to share. I'm just not sure how. Oh, here it is. Share. So, okay, so basically what it's doing, it's allowing you to pick whatever social media profile you have, copy this, and then share it. It is not necessarily saying that you as an individual have completed this program. A lot of people may take that as this person sharing it because they completed it, but it's not a certification necessarily that is provided by us.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Sure.
Hi, Wayne, we have a question. Are there any plans to get it to certification status?
No, there are not, primarily because it takes time to certify. So if you're certifying something, it takes time to show and have staff dedicated or processes set up to verify that someone has gone through or done something. With Ascent, well, and we wouldn't necessarily do that process unless there is a value for that. So our certification programs are specifically for government contracting. So we do have a certification process, which you may have learned about more either on our site or through the Apex Accelerator about how to certify yourself as a women-owned business. Once you go through that process, it is significant. There's a lot of vetting. Then that tells potential contractors or contracting officers that you're certified as a woman-owned business. Almost every contracting officer or others really don't care so much if what kind of education you've been. They care really about whether you're certified. Now, if you are creating just thinking out of the box, for instance, if you're trying to seek a loan for a bank or something like that, and you're trying to show them that you know what you're doing, you can say, I have been through this program, through this women's entrepreneurs. I've watched the videos and I've seen it. And so it tells them I'm trying or I'm working hard. But that is much the same as telling them that you are working with the SBDC or others. They will largely take your word for it and they will find that great. But I can assure you that no bank is going to have a lending decision made upon whether you completed Ascent. And so it's not offered right now. You can pass that feedback up. I can continue to share that feedback that if you want some sort of process, but I do not see on the site where it has a certification. But of course, you can certainly tell people that you have completed the Ascent program. So.
Thank you for that. We
All
have
right,
another question. Will Ascent help in creating financial statements for the business? Is there somewhere persons can find a resource or tool for that?
It should. Let's see what we have here. There's two journeys that might address this. So let's see, financial statements. Yeah, it looks like these are not videos. These are more how to understand balance sheet, profit loss statements, calculate and analyze your financial ratios. Let's see what that looks like. So it has a lot of information here on what that is. And then it provides your own sheet on how to calculate those things going forward. So yeah, there's a lot of great, looks like a lot of great tools that are on here for that. Let me see how financial statements, calculating, analyzing, understanding profit and loss statements, understanding balance sheet. Yeah, it looks like, let's take a balance sheet, for instance. Let's see if it has a tool. Yeah, so it has a downloadable tool where you can create your own balance sheet for your business. So yeah, it's there. This one's in Excel. So you can use these. Let's see, I see more questions.
Also
Okay.
comments, everyone thrilled with how the program works.
All right. Yeah, I really encourage you to use it, especially especially if you're seeking financing in any way before you go to a lender and asking for money. Now, it's always good to have a relationship with your lender already existing. I always encourage you to talk to your lender before you're asking money. But when the time comes to ask for a loan and talk through that process with them, you want to have already gone through the financial statements. You want to have gone through a lot of things to show that you're prepared and you're ready, and you can get going on that. So I would encourage you to listen to the videos and things like that they have here, read through their material to help you better understand how specifically your business is financially positioned to seek a loan.
There's another question, Wayne. How long has this program been in existence?
Since 2021, I believe, so about 3 years. is when it was first launched. I know it was last year, the year before, they added a few more pathways to it, but it's been about 3 years since we've had it.
Okay, I'm not seeing any more questions.
All right. Well, I'll put up your final cover slides here. Where are they? All right, so this is more information on how to stay in touch with the SBDC and follow them on the social media accounts. A lot of great information to keep up with from them. And I think that's it.
So basically, I see a question
Sure.
asking if you'll be getting a copy of this presentation. So I want to mention that Wayne did put up that slide on how you can access the VI SBDC. You can visit our website at www.visbdc.org. Download the VI SBDC app on your mobile device from the appropriate app store. Like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google Business, and subscribe to the VI SBDC YouTube channel for new uploads of our on-demand webinars. Today's live hands-on session will be converted into an on-demand format, but there won't be a presentation. So I just wanted to give persons a preview as to what webinars we have available on demand, and that means that you can sign up and watch at your leisure. We have USVI business banking concepts, strategies, and best practices, developing a business plan, understanding personal and business credit, establishing and repairing credit, small business accounting 101, the fundamentals of business credit, securing an SBA loan for your business, how to get approved, VI Apex, and they're talking about the women-owned small business certification questions to ask. We have VI Apex. They have a session on responding to RFPs, RFIs, and RFQs. Today's session will be added to that on-demand availability. And we want to mention what we have coming up. So on June 20th, we have the U.S. Beneficial Ownership Information Registry process, what every USVI small business needs to know. We have on July 9th, the Business Development Series, and that's starting your business in the USVI. On July 12th, we have Beginner Financials for USVI entrepreneurs. And on the 12th at 2 p.m., we have Advanced Financials for USVI entrepreneurs. And then we have the SBA back with us again on July 18th. And we have the SBA presents Surety Bonds 101. So that's how can we access the on-demand webinars? So you can go to our website, go to our training portal, select training seminars, and then you select on the webinars that come up. Well, Wayne, I guess the easier way for me to do that is to share my screen. So Wayne, I guess I can go to the VI SBDC website and just bump out your sharing for now. So let me go ahead and make this interactive and share my screen so you guys can see. Wayne, do you see my screen?
I do.
Okay, awesome. So this is the VI SBDC website. This is our home page. So what you're going to do is you're going to select training, and then this comes up, and then you select training seminars. And when you get to this page, make sure you can select all to see all of our events, or you can specifically select on demand, click search, and it's going to show you here everything that comes up as on demand. So you can watch it 8 in the morning, 9 p.m. at night, and you go ahead and put in your information in terms of your login when you hit sign up, and you'll be able to see the webinar live. And then you just send us an email and I can forward you a copy of the presentation. So hopefully that helps. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. And so if we have any questions, go ahead and get it in right now. You can put it in the chat or you can unmute and then we answer you directly. So I don't see any more questions. So I just want to thank everyone for being in attendance today. Thank you, Wayne, for presenting the platform for us. It's always a pleasure working with you. And so on behalf of the entire SBDC network, everyone, we are wishing you a productive rest of the day. And just reach out to us if you have questions with anything.
All right.